Hello everyone, welcome to Sky World. We hope all you fine LTS move on toady top stories. Former Vice President Mike Pence raised less than $1.2 million for his presidential campaign during the second fundraising quarter that ended June 30, according to a Pence advisor, lagging far behind several Republican rivals who have announced much larger fundraising hauls and signaling potential struggles ahead to finance his White House bid. Pence entered the 2024 race the first week of June, with a little more than 3 weeks left in the fundraising quarter. His campaign did not say whether it had reached the donor threshold to qualify for the first GOP presidential debate, which the Republican National Committee set at 40,000 unique donors, including at least 200 per state or territory in 20 or more states and/or territories. In an interview Tuesday with CNN's Caitlin Collins, Pence said that his campaign was working every day to get to that threshold, adding, "I'm sure we're going to be there." The Pence advisor said, "The campaign acknowledges the challenges of getting into the race late, but is counting on the former vice president's conservative credentials and his visits to early nominating states to help him gain traction going forward." By comparison, former President Donald Trump's network announced it had raised $35 million in the second quarter. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis raised $20 million in the 6 weeks since he launched his campaign in late May. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley raised $7.3 million combined among 3 campaign committees supporting her bid, and South Carolina Senator Tim Scott raised $6.1 million while also launching his campaign in the middle of the quarter. Pence did outraise former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, whose campaign said it had brought in $743,000 in the second quarter, also raising questions about his ability to sustain his presidential bid in the months ahead. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum's campaign reported a second quarter haul of $11.7 million minus $10.02 of which came in the form of a personal loan from the candidate, a campaign spokesman told CNN. Committed to America, a super PAC supporting Pence's campaign, said it had raised about $2.7 million since launching midway through the second quarter. The group said it has knocked on nearly 200,000 doors in Iowa as part of an extensive voter contact program in the state, complemented by 2 six-figure ad buys. It is clearer than ever that Mike Pence is the true traditional conservative in this primary, which is why we are seeing real momentum for him on the ground in Iowa. "We will have the resources we need to help him win the nomination and become our next president," Mike Ritchie, a spokesman for the super PAC, said in a statement. But that fundraising total also lags behind other super PACs supporting Pence's rivals. Never Back Down, a pro-DeSantis super PAC, has raised over $130 million since its launch, including a large infusion of cash from DeSantis' stockpile as Florida governor. A super PAC backing Scott said it had already raised nearly $20 million.